Hi, I'm Carmine.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Dan and I have been married for a long time, 42 years. I was 14 when I first met Dan. I was friends with his sister, and she introduced us, but we didn't date till a couple years after that. And then, after being high school sweethearts, we went our separate ways. Didn't really think we'd see each other again, but after college, we got back together and found out it was the real deal. And the rest is history. My first cancer diagnosis was when I was 40 at my first mammogram.
And that was a pretty frightening experience. Kind of felt like a ton of bricks when it landed. But things got back to normal. We were raising our kids. We were traveling overseas. And 9 years after the first cancer diagnosis, a second lump showed up.
I had a mastectomy and went through aggressive chemotherapy. Over time, I got back to my normal life and really didn't think of myself very much as a cancer survivor, just as me.
We had traveled all over the world, spent a lot of time involved in microloans in the third world and community development and all kinds of really great things.
Then 8 years later, when I was 57, I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer. They couldn't really tell me how long I had. Now I'm 4.5 years past my diagnosis. The treatment's working very well at keeping the cancer from progressing, but over time it has been debilitating and I have a lot more fatigue and things like brain fog. I just don't think as clearly as I used to. Nobody pictures themselves getting cancer and being so changed.
We had learned to be careful because she's immune compromised, and we learned a lot about what she could do and couldn't do. We had some fun gourmet groups that we would spend time with, and we were traveling around locally, and then COVID-19 came.
So because of COVID, I was looking for a support group, something not in person. When I am on the metastatic Breastcancer.org calls, we all have a chance to share. It's very helpful to listen. It's good to laugh together. It's good to cry with each other. Everybody gets encouragement to look for beauty and strength in a different way as we redefine ourselves.
So when Carmine discovered Breastcancer.org, I decided to poke my nose in. And when I did, I was so thankful because the caregivers group was encouraging each of us to bring what we had to the table and to learn from what we were all dealing with. It's a meaningful connection in my life now.
My husband's really good at lifting my spirits and reminding me of all the things that I do have.
Carmine and I promised each other we were going to grow old together. Cancer only amplifies the stuff that everybody has to deal with. And we chose to not let it blow us apart.
Cardinals in the backyard, taking a walk with the dogs, going on picnics in the forest. Strength isn't in lifting and pushing and all those things. It's in continuing to live and to love others and see beauty and hope in the world.